Hey everybody, welcome back. Dave, ABQ, SC, and C. We are back today doing Jim Henson's Muppets Take the Ice. These are from 1994. I tried to look them up on trading card database. There wasn't a whole lot to them. There was like 3 cards that they listed on there. One was a Stanley Cup card, the other one was a Vancouver Canucks card, and the last was a New York Rangers card. So if you have not seen these cards before, it'll be a first for both of us. We did get these cards from Game Time Sports Cards and Collectibles. Jordan there was awesome enough to give us this box for my kids. I only need 3 stacks if there are 4, so the 4th one is going to C. Rogers and his children. C. Rogers, friend of the family, first one to ever buy in on our breaks. So in appreciation of him, I am giving him, if there are not 4 stacks in here, there are 36 packs, we'll give him and everybody 9 packs each. So before we get started, I want to let everybody know what's going on next week. Next week, we are opening up a couple boxes that we got from Game Time Sports Cards as well. 94 Fleer Ultra, $5 per side if you are interested. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right on all the boxes. 36 packs in here. 94 Fleer Ultra. Email us abqscandc@gmail.com if you are interested in getting in on these. Next up for next week, we are back to baseball. It is 92 Fleer Ultra. Same thing, $5 per side. And last but not least, we will be opening up a box of 2006 Fleer Baseball. Hobby box of that. That one is going to be $10 per side. If you do not live in the Albuquerque area, it is an extra $5 for shipping. Once again, abqscandc@gmail.com if you are interested. So yesterday we opened, yesterday we tried to open our 2 boxes of 1991 Upper Deck, looking for the Nolan Ryan autograph, hunting for that. There was also Chipper Jones, Mike Mussina, and a special Michael Jordan card. As I mentioned in the video, the packs were searched, and I want to give you guys just a little update on that. So when I bought the boxes, I opened up the boxes and looked inside and saw that the boxes looked like this. Now the packs inside were just like this, so it looked like they were sealed. I recognized the foil packaging, so pretty much thought that there was no way that they could be tampered with, and bought the boxes without pulling them out, inspecting the packs. I didn't really want to be, I guess, a douche about it, but you have to, folks. You got to look at the stuff, especially if the box is open. Whenever I go on eBay, I always search for sealed boxes. Flea markets, antique malls, most of them are already unsealed. So you got to look at the packs, guys. Don't be like me. The good news is that after I got through the first couple packs and realized that they were open, I grabbed some of my old packs that I had, and that's what we used for the show yesterday. I did go through the rest of the boxes, and I believe they were just looking for the autos and the Jordan card, because in the last box I did find a Chipper Jones, a Bernie Williams, and a Mike Mussina. So either they did not know what they were looking for, or they just skipped over these. Either way, it was not a total loss, as those cards were in the boxes. If I do not have doubles of these already, we will be giving these away at some point. And yeah, just wanted to update you guys as to what was happening with that. If I had, like, our show is as low budget as you can get. If I had a high-tech show, you would now be seeing a sign that said, swindled. But we don't, so just imagine it in your head. It'll probably be pretty awesome. All right, so Muppets Take the Ice, 1994, Jim Henson. While we're getting this open, we'll talk a little news here. We are really close to 100 subscribers. We hit 96 or 95, I believe, and then we got another one just the other day. So we're at 96, looking to get to 100. Jordan at Game Time Sports Cards and Collectibles has offered to give us a card. He said it's going to be awesome, folks. So he's given us some great stuff so far. I am looking for something really cool. He didn't have to do this at all. He found out that we were doing a 100 subscriber giveaway and offered a card to us. I was just going to give one that we had already opened or that didn't have a sponsor. But he has graciously decided to give us a card from his shop to give away for the 100 subscribers. So this is what the box looks like if you were to see it in your store. There are two sides. So like I said, we'll do 9 packs. The last 9 packs will be for C. Rogers and his family. Like I said, awesome guy. He gave us in a fan mail Mailbag Monday episode this Sean Evans, Allen and Ginter framed mini autograph. I love the Show Hot ones on YouTube. And I first got started watching the Shaq episode, and it just went from there. Kevin Durant's been on that show, Von Miller, Kevin Hart, all kinds of celebrities. Steve Austin go on there, and the show's just great. They eat hot wings, progressively hotter wings, and I'm sure you can imagine the answers as the wings get hotter, and you're less thinking about upsetting or hurting somebody's feelings while you're answering questions because of the hotness of the wings. So the show's great. I like it. I started with like season 7, I believe, or 6. I caught the show pretty late. They just ended season 9, and I think I've gone through almost every single episode. But yeah, so that's that. He gave us the starting lineups back here. If you missed our Mailbag Monday episode, catch it. It was awesome. We pulled some great stuff from C. Rogers. Great friend to the channel. And we are very appreciative to him and all the others that have been watching us. Not just from the beginning, but I've mentioned this many, many times. There are lots of other channels out there. You guys have chosen to spend your time with us, and I always want to thank you guys by giving you guys good stuff, getting you great prices on these breaks. I try not to charge more than what I paid for these boxes so that we can get you guys great stuff at great prices. All right, so we're doing 9 packs at a time. We're gonna pull these out. We had our pack roulette series. Basically, in case you missed that one, pack roulette, I go into the card shop, Game Time Sports Cards and Collectibles. He has open hobby boxes, and I just pull random packs from those open hobby boxes. So this was the right side over here, so we're going to do the last 9 of these, and we'll pull these aside for C. Rogers. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. So these 9 are for C. Rogers. Everything else are for my kids. They can fight over them. This is what the packs look like. Muppets Take the Ice NHL cards, 1994 from Cards. 8 cards per pack. There are 80 cards in the set. So, good chance we're going to see multiples. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff. First for me, I'm excited. It should be fun. Let's see what we got. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim with Gonzo on there. Here's what the back of the card looks like. It's conference, team colors. This is definitely, obviously, I mean, it was pretty obvious from the front, but based towards children. There's a goal. Kermit scoring a goal. Kermit and Miss Piggy checking Kermit. That's so awesome. That's funny. All right. Winnipeg Jets with Fozzie, Waka Waka. Los Angeles Kings, I am digging this one. The kids are not getting this one. This one's going in the showcase. The Kings, I grew up in Los Angeles. The Kings are my team. Dodgers, Lakers. It was the Raiders when they were, because I grew up with them in Los Angeles. They moved there in 77. I was born shortly thereafter, and they left right when I was in high school and broke my 14, 13, however old I was, heart. And I said, forget you guys, and gravitated towards the Washington Redskins after that. Edmonton Oilers. New Jersey Devils, this one's very nice. Animal on the front. Kermit. They should have renamed them the Greens. That would have been great for this series. All right, that's pack number 1. This is going to be interesting, fun, and crazy. We are a little different show than everybody else. Kermit passing to Animal, or Animal passing to Kermit. My mistake. It's a rules and definitions subset. High sticking, Animal high sticking here. Icing, if you are past the middle line and you hit it past the goalie, past that goalie line, nobody touches it. That is icing. The Dallas Stars with Miss Piggy. So our channel's a little different than everybody else. We first week of the month we are a baseball channel. Second week of the month we are a football channel. Chicago Blackhawks. I really liked their teams in the early 90s. Philadelphia Flyers with Gonzo. And third week of the month we are a basketball channel. Toronto Maple Leafs. And last, there's the NHL one. NHL logo that was on the front of the box. Welcome to Jim Henson's Muppets Take on the Ice card. Okay, so, and then last week of the month, which is what we are currently in, is a mismatch of things. As things come in, like we are subscribed to the Boombox for baseball, we are subscribed to the Hotbox cards. I do a Fallout crate. As things come in, doesn't matter what week we're on, I'm not going to just save like our Boombox for baseball week. As it comes in, there's holding. As it comes in, we are going to show it off. Roughing. We do gaming. I started a Madden 19 rebuild of the New York Giants. Fozzie Bear saving the puck here. We are currently in week 6 of that. We are 5-1. Had a few close games and one blowout. Islanders. Washington Capitals. There's the New Jersey Devil one. Now we've done Injustice, the first storyline. I've gotten about a quarter of the way through the second storyline. Montreal Canadiens. I have a guild on Injustice 2. So if you play Injustice 2 and you want to join our guild, you're more than welcome to do it. You just have to be a level 5. It is called Bowling 4, the number 4, Gotham. Animal in the penalty box with Rizzo. Another roughing, another holding. Like I said, there's only 80 cards in this set, so we are definitely going to see doubles. Ottawa Senators, Canadiens, Capitals, Devils, and another St. Louis Blues. What else do? We go to antique malls, flea markets, play everybody's golf tournaments for C. Elliott there. I know nobody else watches those mostly, but C. Elliott loves it, so I'm going to keep doing it for C. Elliott. So if you see an everybody's golf video on there, it's probably me doing one of the tournaments. Drop Boston Bruins. Another Ducks. Points. Rules and definitions cards. Dallas Stars. Oh, do I want to guess who is this going to be? I don't remember who this is. Who is that? The Quebec Nordiques. Team history. They are no longer around, the Quebec Nordiques. Winnipeg Jets. Another Washington Capitals. What set would not be complete without a checklist? Boom, baby, checklist. All right. Next pack. There's a right wing positions subset. Center forward. Equipment. There's a helmet. Gonzo helmet with the extra padding for the schnoz. Pittsburgh Penguins card. Ottawa Senators with Miss Piggy on it. That's great. NHL logo. Vancouver Canucks and Philadelphia Flyers. So I'm sure most people have clicked off by now, as this is not an interesting set for a lot of people. What we're going to do is we're going to draw another Lotteria card. Next Lotteria card is El Cantarito, card number 44. There it is, El Cantarito. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our other videos. That'll explain what we're doing with the Lotteria cards. If you do, I hope you got that on your card and you are slowly filling it up. It takes 16 to fill up your card. Nobody's going to get it on the first shot, so it's not too late to join. Calgary Flames, Buffalo Sabres, another Boston Bruins, St. Louis Blues, Islanders, there's the Sharks. Hate those guys. San Jose Sharks, Florida Panthers, and New York Islanders. So yeah, I grew up in the Gretzky Los Angeles Kings era. So for me, it was awesome. Rudy, Robitaille, all those guys. We had a great team. We made the finals once, but didn't win it. And then had some really hard years of losing. I don't mind my team losing. Okay, so I mind my team losing, but I'm not going to just jump off the bandwagon just because they're not good anymore. Those are my teams, and they're going to be my teams. Unless you leave town the whole time I've been there and then you leave town, then I'm just going to be like, F you guys. All right. There's some pads. Icing again, ice sticking. Winnipeg Jets, New York Islanders. No, that's a different Boston Bruin card. Yeah, not going to talk about the Sharks. Florida Panthers, I think it is interesting that the logo of the shark is him biting a stick with a piece of it lodged in his throat, choking on it. Probably wasn't the original intent of the artist, but I'm taking it as that. Points, Boston Bruins, Calgary Flames, another Los Angeles Kings one. All right, that one's going back there too. Actually, I like the other one better. That one's a lot better. Okay. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. Stick here, choking on the rest. Good job, artist. New York Rangers, Dallas Stars, and the Nordiques. It is almost cut day for the NFL. I know I'm excited for the season. If you missed it, we did a way too early NFL pick show as well as a power rankings show. We will be updating the power rankings right before the season starts, and then hopefully, if these guys cooperate, we will get one going every week as the games play. There's a face-off card, new one there. Maple Leafs, Tampa Bay Lightning, that's a cool card. I like how they had animals' hair like that. C. Rogers, Detroit Red Wings. You should get one in yours, but I'm going to set it aside just in case because I know you like your Detroit teams. I don't know if the same holds true for hockey. Oh, this one's sweet. Look at this one. It's a Penguin Gonzo one. I like these. But I'm weird, so I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I'm into that everybody would be like, what the heck is that? Buffalo Sabres. I used to have a Dominic Hasek jersey. Another thing that was in the storage bin. Icing, face-off. For some reason, I really liked Hasek, and he was with the Buffalo Sabres, and I picked up his jersey. I had a Nomar Red Sox jersey as well. Capitals, another checklist. Philadelphia Flyers. Toronto Maple Leafs, that's funny. All right. So myself, we just went through that ordeal with the 91 Upper Deck. I know another channel, Jab's Family, he just went through something similar with his 79 Tops. Another Buffalo Sabre card that was authenticated by the Baseball Card Exchange. I wasn't going to talk about it, but we might as well since it happened to us. So Jab's Family just recently had a unboxing from the Baseball Card Exchange of a 1979 Topps box. It clearly looked as though the cards were searched. And Baseball Card Exchange doesn't exactly buy these boxes. They get the boxes from other people that bring them in, and then they authenticate them, reseal them up, and say that they are... Oh, there's a tripping card. That's pretty awesome. Hooking. Cross-checking. That's a new one. And then they supposedly check the packs and then reseal it up for sale. And their authentication, or can't speak today, their seal of approval is what makes the boxes worth that much, or not worth that much more, but they sell them for that much more just because the boxes were supposedly authenticated. And 9 times out of 10, those boxes that he's been opening from Baseball Card Exchange have looked pretty awesome. Ooh, there's the Stanley Cup one. That's one of the ones that Baseball Trading Card Database said was in this set to look for. Goal, I think the Rangers one was the other one, and the Canucks. There weren't any prices or anything. I'm sure these things aren't worth a whole heck of a lot. Montreal Canadiens, like I said, it's all what it's worth to you. The Lightning one, I really like that one. All right, Detroit Red Wings again. So he opened the box up, and there were no stars. It was all mostly commons. All the Hall of Famers were people that you knew, after the box had been authenticated, made the Hall of Fame. There's a goal, and he messaged the Baseball Card Exchange, and obviously, ooh, this is a different Calgary Flame one. That one's pretty awesome, like a burger. And a Buffalo Sabres one. There's a different one as well. And of course, they're going to say that they stand by their authentication. They might have privately messaged him to tell him differently, but the public response they gave was that they stood by their stuff. And they have to say that. If they don't say that, penalty box, oh, we saw that one. If they don't say that, it lowers the values that they're selling the boxes for. That's the whole reason. New York Islanders, that's a different one. The whole reason those boxes are selling for a whole lot more at that place is because of the authentication process, that it's supposedly guaranteed that the boxes have not been searched. So if they were to say that that was not the case, people would not be willing to pay as much for those boxes. Penalty box, roughing, holding. Ooh, this one's nice. I always loved the Blackhawk design and logo. So this is awesome. Tampa Bay Lightning, there's a different one. Mighty Ducks, look at Gonzo. That's sweet. The old Hartford Whalers, that one's awesome. Vancouver Canucks, Fozzie doing the save. That's the same one they use for the save. So yeah, they kind of have to say that, otherwise it devalues their portion of what the box is worth. Nobody is going to believe. It's like anything else, like me not checking the boxes. It's the chance you take. There's another Kings one, so kids will love that one. Edmonton Oilers. Oilers, yeah. I'm just making up teams here, folks. The Oilers, the Houston Astros, cross-checking, hooking, tripping. This one's sweet. Look at this one. Florida Panthers with Animal. The Nordiques. Oilers. There's the Whalers one. And the Red Wings. This one's awesome as well. Look at this one. That one's pretty sweet. Kermit riding it. I would say riding the hog, but Miss Piggy's in this set and want to try to make this a family show. As my kids do watch my videos. There's Animal Stick, equipment, skates for Miss Piggy, a puck. There's the Blackhawk one again, Lightning, Rangers, and Buffalo Sabres. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Not everyone is in this for the, like for me, it's still a hobby. It's not a business yet. Like, and I hope it never gets to the point where I'm wanting to look through packs just for the awesome stuff. There's a Canucks one. Like some of these, I'll watch some of these channels and they're just flying by the cards, only looking for the hits. And I get it. Like, you bought the boxes, you sold them to people, you want to do as much of that as you can. But hooking, pass, tripping, I think that's a different Stars one. Did we see that one? But I still love looking at the cards. I still love appreciating the cards. Not just the hits for me. The era I grew up in, the cards were a full set. There weren't a lot of extra stuff in them. So for me, it was more about completing the set. Like, it was great getting the main guys, like the Ripkins or whoever else was really good back then. But for me, it was like getting those obscure guys. And I'm sure I've heard Jabs talk about this as well. It's for me, growing up, it was getting that obscure guy that you could never find to complete your set. Like, that's what it was, because it was just the one set. All the subsets were part of the base set. It wasn't like anything extra. So that's what it is and was for me. It was just, there's another Stanley Cup one. Ooh, look at this. This is something different. This is a little different here. It's sticking to the other one. Looks like it is a glossy, extra thick version of that Stanley Cup card. So we're going to sleeve this up just because it is way different than the other one. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Here's the other one. It's a little glossier. It's a little thicker. So I put my sleeves away because I wasn't expecting anything in this. All right. Yeah, so for me, that's more what it is. It's while the hits are nice, it's not what it's all about for me, at least at this time. It may change. I'm not going to say it's not going to be different for me, but I certainly hope it does not get to that point for me where we're just flying by cards. Like, I can tell you right now, we may end up doing cases eventually. If we get enough people that want to buy into stuff and want to watch me open them, we may end up doing that. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to take forever. Once we start getting into doubles or triples of the cards, we may start going by them a little bit, but I love looking at the serial numbers. I love looking at all the different things. Like, we're talking about Muppet cards here. Like, a lot of people probably aren't even going to watch this video because it's Muppet cards, or turned off after like the first 10 seconds. I think they're interesting. I think they're awesome. And we are now going a little faster now because we've seen some of these cards for the third or fourth time. But I just really like doing this stuff. Defense. There's the Whaler card, Rangers, Stars, Kings, and the Shark one. So I know that's not going to make my channel appealing to a lot of people, as we're not going to be probably doing like 8 cases worth of stuff at a time. Maybe 1 at the most. It may change as we go through. I'm sure a lot of people have started off saying that, and then their channel is a lot different, but that's just my feeling at the time. All right, so that was the cards for my kids. We are now going to get into the cards for C. Rogers. So we're going to push mine aside. C. Rogers, these cards are for you, sir. My kind of way of saying thank you for being the first one to buy into our breaks. Being here, I know I first started seeing you right around the 50 subscriber giveaway. Don't know if you were watching before that. If not, it's no big deal. Not a lot of people were watching. I think I was the only one watching our videos. Hooking, pass, tripping. There's the shark one for animal. Penguins. Senators. You got the NHL card. And the Vancouver Canuck card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the only one watching the videos before the first 50 subscriber giveaway. Somebody, I think Collector Holic may have watched a couple of them. I don't know if C. Elliott had watched before. C. Elliott, let me know. I remember seeing both of you guys for the 50 subscriber giveaway. Pass, skates, puck. Gonzo Mighty Ducks, Hartford Whalers. So we zoom you in a little bit here. There we go. Whalers, Canucks. There's the Animal Panther one and the Quebec Nordiques. So we have gotten a lot of new subscribers, so just trying to run through what the channel does. I'm sure you guys have heard all this before and are tired of me talking about it, but we do get new people all the time, so I just want to let them know what we do and what we are about. We got Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, you did get a Red Wings one. Very awesome. Montreal Canadiens, so I'll put this one back over here since you did get one for yourself. Tomorrow we are opening the high number series box of, I believe it's 91-92 Upper Deck hockey cards. Another one of our flea market finds. This one was a sealed box, so hopefully no shenanigans with that one. We got the Oilers, Whalers, Red Wings, the awesome Kermit one, Dallas Stars, and Chicago Blackhawks. Alright, so getting through this pack for C. Rogers. Defense, left wing, goalie, Fozzie, that look, man, that's awesome. Penguins, Philadelphia Flyers, Toronto Maple Leafs, Capitals, and your very own checklist, C. Rogers. Look at that. 4 packs left. So I'm thinking, I know C. Rogers, you mentioned yesterday wanting the Vladdy Jr. I think I have a double of that one. So that might be our next Lotteria card once we get through with OBJ. I want to keep going with the Lotteria. I think it's fun. Center forward. Oh, you got one of the thick cards. I think this is what Trading Card Database was talking about. The thicker cards. Trying not to mess it up for you. So it's a Vancouver Canuck. It's like a chrome type card. So we're going to sleeve that up for you. Like I said, I don't know if these things are worth anything. I'm sure they are since they're selling. They are from 94. But just in case, I'm going to sleeve it up for you. This is one that is different than all the others. Put it up here for you to see. Vancouver Canucks. It's like a thicker chrome type card. Very different than the other ones that are in this. You'll see when you get them. Oh, I'm bouncing you guys around. All right. Last of that pack is a Gonzo Philadelphia Flyers, Toronto Maple Leafs, the NHL card, and the Fozzie Canucks. video did go a little longer than I thought it was. I guess I was too talkative in the beginning of it because I didn't think I would have to. So when my phone goes over 30 minutes on a video, I have to make 2 separate videos. So that's why sometimes it looks like it's like I edited the heck out of it. Center forward, another Gonzo helmet. Quebec Nordiques, Winnipeg Jets. Oh, you got the Kings one with Fozzie the Bear. I'm sure you might not like that one as much as the Red Wings one, but I think it's cool. Edmonton Oilers and New Jersey Devils. 2 packs left. See Rogers. Lots of teams that are no longer around. The Whalers is one. The Expos. Just things don't work out the way you thought they were, and teams have to move on. The Seattle Sonics, Pittsburgh Penguins, Senators, Los Angeles Kings, Sharks, and the Ranger card. I believe the Ranger card is another one that has like the chrome one. So hopefully we'll get all 3. A little last pack magic. Get the 3rd chrome card. Slapshot. This is last pack of the box, and for C. Rogers, Slapshot, face-off, points. St. Louis Greens, haha. Ottawa Senators, Canadians, Caps, and the Devils. So that does it for Muppets Take the Ice. It's not Disney on Ice. It's Muppets Take the Ice. Though Disney on Ice, we went. When I worked at the Orleans Arena, Disney on Ice came out there along with the circus. It was a good show, man. I will say that was a good year and a half for me as I got to watch a lot of shows, including the X Games Motorcycle Freestyle. I got to see those shows and get paid, while a lot of other people just had to pay to see those shows. If you made it this far, folks, you made it longer than YouTube says. A lot of people watch my channel. So in appreciation, we are giving away a Bowman Chrome Tukey Toussaint Top 100 prospect card. Atlanta Braves. Just let me know you would like Tukey. I don't even care if you spell his name right or not. Tukey Toussaint is the card we will be giving away this time. More than one person, we will spin the wheel in a week. If you are the only one, then that card is going to be yours. Just like to show my appreciation to all you that are watching the videos longer than anyone else. Most people will just watch for a few minutes, see what they want to see, and get out of here. You guys have been here all the way through, and I want to show my appreciation for that. And we will be giving away that Tukey Toussaint. So once again, we will be finishing out Mismatch Week with 91-92 Upper Deck, high number series, and then it is on to Baseball Week. Football season's coming up. Don't forget to check out the Power Rankings and our Way Too Early Pick Show. Let us know if you agree with us, disagree with us. Once again, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great night. Stay safe, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.